Taurus, welcome to a love reading for February 2022. It's Raina here. I thought I'd do one of these since I haven't done one for a while. And it just occurred to me as I record this that Venus is going direct tomorrow on January 29th. So Venus is a planet that goes retrograde once a year, maybe like, I don't know if it's once every 18 months or something like that. And that's even though Venus is a personal planet like Mercury. Mercury goes retrograde several times a year. So when Venus goes retrograde, it's, I'm looking forward to it going direct because I have Taurus rising, and so, Venus is my ruler, it's your ruler. Even if it's your sun's sign, you can look at it as your ruler as well. And so it might affect us more than the average person. Not necessarily badly, though, but just keep that in mind that as we go into the month of February, we have Venus coming out of her shadow and making things more back to normal. This is a reading for singles and people in relationships where there is trouble and, deciding what to do about that. Okay. Yep, see, there you see. So the state of your love life is connected to the Queen of Pentacles. If you are single, you may be feeling that, like a woman, you may be feeling those domestic vibes. Even if you are a working woman, you may be feeling like, oh, I really want to get married. I really want to have that white picket fence, and I want to have children. Queen can be the mother, and so you may be just having that urge to do that. And even if you're older, that sense of home, the Queen of Pentacles is like the queen of her castle and that kind of thing. And so it's kind of like if, let's say a person is middle-aged and they've been through a divorce and they're single again, and they may enjoy that for a while, and then they say, I really like this idea of family, or, I'm not talking about having kids if you're older, but, having that sense of a companion, having a home together, and those kinds of things. And if you're already in that relationship and it's problematic, the Queen of Pentacles can be this sense of, what is home? Home is something that you are nurturing. But when I say home, I'm not obviously talking about a physical structure. I'm talking about the place that's kind of like a sanctuary from your outer life. And whether you're sharing that with somebody else, what is that like? And do you feel that sense of comfort, emotional comfort? But with Pentacles, it can even be like on the physical level as well. And perhaps this is what you long for. Maybe you want this kind of a serenity that has been eluding you since you've been in a relationship that is not harmonious in some way. The past position that's led up to this feeling is the Ten of Cups. For singles and, for people who are single, you may be seeing your friends getting married. This is a card of marriage and happy home and having children, and you are, it's making you want it as well. That's just kind of human nature, I guess, that people want what they see other people having, and that kind of like triggers a desire within themselves to have that. It can just be that it's time, where you can just tell that this is something that you want to do at this time in your life. And if you're already coupled, you may be experiencing, because this can be a card of family harmony, and maybe you want to restore that to your children's lives, because you feel like the emotional temperature that's surrounding the environment is not like that, and you believe that your children deserve to have that in their life. So how do you get there? What kind of step can you take? The Four of Cups, you can see this person has their arms folded. They're being offered the cloud, it could be the universe, offering them a cup, which is offering love, but they are not receptive to it because they're unsatisfied. It's to indicate dissatisfaction. So one of the things that you can do, the step that you can take, is really pinpoint how you feel dissatisfied in life. Like what kinds of things bring you to that state. Because what you will find is that if you are single and you are dating, you can weed out that type of dynamic from the get-go, and you can save yourself a lot of time, and you can save yourself a lot of energy getting involved with the wrong person, which is definitely something that you don't want to do. If you're in a committed partnership, admit to yourself if you're unhappy. Taurus is a fixed sign and tends to stay with the known quantity even if they're not satisfied with it. And that can be a huge mistake because, life is relatively short. Even though it seems like it's, a day can take forever sometimes. But there's no reason to deprive yourself of happiness if you're in a situation that is not how it should be. And the way that you figure this out, if you're in that situation, is how do you feel? Do you feel like you are being respected? Do you feel like enthusiastic about this relationship? And if you don't, then that can give you an obvious answer. And the outcome is the Chariot. This is a card of success. It's almost like what came into my mind is beating the odds in a sense, because there might be a lot of things going on around you. And, let's face it, nowadays, even talking about dating, it sounds so quaint because there's so much craziness that we are, thrown in our faces on a daily basis, that these normal things in life, it can be kind of comforting to talk about them, can't it? But in any case, the Chariot card is a card of Cancer. Maybe it's a Cancer individual, and that is a harmonious sign for Taurus. Of course, we're talking about in general, not every single combination of those two signs, but it might be a timing card of when this is coming in, which can be in the sign of Cancer, which is late June to late July. If you are in a current relationship, it might be that's where everything heats up, timing-wise. And even this full moon that was in Cancer, you know, in mid-January. That might have been, for some of you, the last straw, and that all of this that is happening in the future is just, it's like all over but the shouting. There are many possible interpretations, but in terms of what the card means in and of itself, it's like being able to succeed despite distractions and things like that. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. I was thinking of Cancer. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that you resonated with this. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.